Hey guys, welcome back to Black Emerald Group, also known as Black Emerald Tactical. My name is Sia, call sign Echo 04. First of all, I'd like to wish everyone a fantastic Christmas. I know we're going through really strange, weird times right now, but I hope everyone's staying safe. And also we'd like to apologize the fact we haven't been checking out a lot of video content, mainly due to the fact none of us have been airsofting, so it's a little difficult. But today's going to be a quick video. It's mainly based on a gun I built from scratch. I saw the movie Transformers a long time ago, the third one with Mark Wahlberg in it, and those bad guys that had this salient arms gun, which I really like the look of, so I'm going, damn, I want this gun. So I built it from scratch on a WE-based gas blowback, and when I built it, I liked it so much, I didn't actually play with it. I used it once in a game, and then after that, I never played with it. One, due to the fact it didn't go out with my loadouts, and two, I liked it too much, and I thought it was just too nice to be used. So without further ado, this is my LVOA. I know the real gun is shit, but this is loosely based on it on the WE platform. So I'm just give you a quick rundown on things I put on it, and if anyone's got any ideas or anything else they want to share, they can chuck them in the comments below. If you want help or something, give me a shout and I'll try to help you as much as I can. So first things first, I put the PTS Flashhider on it. It looks cool, I liked it, that's what I put. The rail is the AngryGun Wirecutter style because it's got this lip here, and it comes with a AngryGun outer barrel. The inner barrel is Latch things, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think it's a Latch 6.1. On the side I've got an Element Surefire torch with the MBUIS Magpul PTS style flip up sights. The clones, I don't need real flip up sights, stupid if I don't understand anyone who really wants real ones. Now the PEQ, I'll speak a little bit about the PEQ because it's very unique. The PEQ is by a company called InvisibleSight. I've spoken about them before in my other videos. This one is a one-to-one clone of the PEQ 15C, which is the civilian version in the American market. The diodes are American IR diodes, so none of this Chinese junk shit that you find online. Crisp IR, zeroable. I've had them zeroed all the time and they've never shifted. I've had this on this gas blowback, on my other gas blowbacks. I even got a DAS, I've tried it on my DAS, and it's always held at zero. It's exactly like the civilian version PEQ 15. It doesn't have a, let's say, the adjustable IR illuminator, but the IR illuminator is just as strong, and it's one fantastic thing. But since I have three, I am selling this one, so I put it up on eBay. If anyone's interested, I'll put the link down below. Then moving along, we have a Surefire pressure switch, just a clone repo one. Then the optic here, it's a real Eotech XPS 1 dot. Then on the side here, I got the AngryGun Troy style Ambi mag release. Now, issue with this for me is I do transition from left to right, but when I'm in the low ready, always like this, or if I've got a swing, because I got a swivel swing loop here, I used to have a 1 point, I don't now, I don't run the gun, so, but if I had it slinged, because I run a CPC, this latch here catches on my vest, and every time I'm walking around, if I've got the weapon here, or I'm not paying attention, I let go of it, it catches and drops the mags. So it's a little bit of a hindrance more for me than anything else. I would recommend it if you're a lefty, that's fine, but I don't think if you're a righty it's the best thing. I do believe there are other designs, but this one, this Troy design one, is not the best one, I think. But hey, I could be wrong. Then moving along, I got the AngryGun Ambi fire selectors. It's cool, I love them, actually one of the favorite things I put on this gun. PTS style, real Magpul PTS grip with Magpul CTR stock, the real ones. The buffer tube is just a WE one with the AngryGun heavy recoil spring with a heavy recoil buffer. Then the charging handle is BCM VLTOR, real one. I got this from US before the ITAR stuff started kicking in. I've had this gun for 15 years, so hence why. And then finally, I'll speak about the bolt in a minute. And then finally, the bolt catch is just the WE standard. I did have the AngryGun diamond style one, but the issue with that one was the tolerances weren't right. So every time I rack the charging handle, it will actually start grinding on the bolt. You can just hear it to a point that sometimes the bolt will get caught like halfway, like if I flip around, we'll get halfway stuck like that. So I would have to then literally take the whole gun apart, take this off and all that, just to get the bolt back forward so I can use it. So I don't recommend that to anyone. Now the bolt, finally, oh yeah, and the trigger box, it's the Eotech steel trigger box. I've never had an issue with it. Loads of people said the quality control on it is junk. I've never had an issue with it, so I recommend it to anyone. But I mean, things could change. It's been 15 years since I've bought a gas blowback, so I don't know how their quality control is. Right, so I wanted a gold bolt, so I got the Eotech version. This is the Generation 2 one with the hole in the back to lighten it, which really doesn't make that much of a difference once you use the aluminum nozzles. First things first, the tolerances of this are shit. One, I cannot put the gas key on the top here because it pushes down on the nozzle to a point that when I put it in the gun, it actually pushes down a little bit so the gun doesn't cycle and doesn't charge when you pull the charging handle back, so it gets stuck. Second, this nozzle guide here, this one here, I had to file it to get it to fit. I don't understand how there could be so fucking things up like this. It's supposed to be the same spec as the other ones, but I had to file it to get it to actually fit, and I still had to a little bit gently hammer it in. And then finally, let's talk about the nozzle. Now, I've said loads of times to people, I don't believe the aluminum nozzle or the aluminium nozzle is the best thing that Eotech has done. They've brought a new one out. I just think that's really expensive for what you're getting. The best way to get consistent FPS, I've said before, and loads of people have mentioned it, is to use the original rocket valve with a restricting disc, and that's pretty much it. This is the older one with the npas in it. The problem was with the npas, they unwind. Even Eotech themselves have admitted it later on. There is a video of them admitting it, that the npas unwinds and it's very inconsistent. So I recommend for people, if they're going to get a nozzle for a WE1, use the plastic portion of the back end and the half aluminium version of these ones. You can buy them, and then use your original factory rocket and you'll get the best consistency, because with gas guns, it's you got to find that sweet spot between weight and consistent FPS. Before, people said, oh, heavy bolt means using more gas, means quicker cool down, so your gun runs sluggish. So what people have been doing is now lightening their bolts. I was probably one of the few people who first skeletonized it. Now everyone knows on my videos, I've seen getting the ideas in the forums are skeletonizing the bolts. Yeah, that's what I did. I dropped at least 60 grams on my gun, on my bolt, sorry. So now my bolt runs much quicker, and it's with the lightened nozzle even better. Because at the end of the day, even if you think about this aluminium nozzle, might not weigh a lot just by putting it, but it weighs around 120 grams. You're adding 120 grams all the way to a lighter bolt, so then your bolt weight goes up. So then it affects, again, your gun's cycling rate. And especially when the weather is cold, it starts cooling faster and your gun just won't work. So there's a compromise, so you just have to know the right compromise. So that's my build, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions regarding what I've put in it and what works with you, what you've had issues with, just drop them in the comment section below and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. Once again, I am sorry we haven't been checking out a lot of videos. It's COVID, it's hard right now with work, and it's just dangerous, to be honest. But hopefully in the new years, when things get better, we'll go out, we'll check out some more videos. But that's it for us. I hope everyone's staying safe. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and hope to see you all in the near future. And if you like this video, like and subscribe.
Engaging enemies in close proximity to civilian dwellings at this time. Out.